Caught in the crossfire. Yes. Come on, stamina.
This is for you.
Downside with using the crowbar, burns a lot of stamina. Hi guys, how's it going? Ballistic Menace here with another episode of Dead Island Definitive Edition. This is episode number 10 with Logan, and in this episode we're going to be doing the Piece of Cake main quest, also followed by the Toy Story side quest, and then we're going to be finding the personnel ID cards number 19 and 21, and then we're also going to find the Nuts and Bolts mod in this episode. So let's get going here. So we're back with Logan, like I said, and so let's go to our skill tree again. And so I've been upgrading his lockpick so we can open up every single lock now. So we're going to be shooting for his next stage in his boomerang ability. So he'll up his throwing weapons to 30% where they come back into the inventory slot. So I have him set up in the inventory wheel where I have my lowest knife, because I usually use the bladed weapons for this, because like I said, the damage when you fight them with melee, you see at the bottom there the shield looking thing, it says 23. It means the durability is extremely low, so it doesn't really damage them much if you throw them, but if you use them for melee combat they deteriorate fairly quickly. So usually what I try, well, we'll show you later in the game. So let's get our fighting weapon in hand. Actually, which one? Actually, let's go with the crowbar here. And let's talk to Cinemoy for our next main mission.
Screwed up. I got the radio going, but I'm not hearing anything. Either this guy is farther away than I thought, or the monsoon's messing with the transmission. This may take a while, but don't worry. I have something for you to do in the meantime. We're running very low on food and water. Think you can find some?
Yes.
Okay then, don't bother with the hotel. With the power out, it's way too dangerous in there. Check the bars by the swimming pools. Bring everything you can find, anything at all, okay? In the meantime, I'll keep trying to reach this guy.
Oh, actually, let's hold off, because I don't want to give him waste canned food if I don't have enough. Kind of like the out of stock side quest, where if you didn't have exactly 5 alcohol, he would take your alcohol, but it wouldn't go towards the achievement. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's go talk to Mike real quick, see if we can get some more Molotovs.
You want to burn those bastards or what?
Actually. So if I could give him alcohol to make a Molotov, it would have showed up 5 alcohol. So I guess I don't have enough. Alright, so let's go actually to our mod. I think we're really close to another trophy here, if I remember right. So let's go in here, and I found some legendary brass knuckles, so that went towards our trophy for rootin' tootin' lootin'. So I got 2 out of the 5 required for that. And so I have a bunch of cash now. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade, and I want to go ahead and upgrade my cruel stick. So let's go ahead and repair those. Just remember, you have to repair those before you can upgrade them. And then my light brass knuckles. And honestly, I'm wondering if I really... Let's see how much it takes to upgrade the cruel stick and the crippling brass knuckles. We'll see where we go from there. See, 202, and then so 500 to upgrade these to level 3. Okay, so brass knuckles, 200, and then, yeah, so another 500 for those. So we spent 1,000 upgrading those. Let's see here. So I'm going to hold off on upgrading these because, yeah, we got these brass knuckles to use up. And honestly, I don't know if I can... Haven't run into these base items for the Assassin Poison mod and the Rending Claws mod. So let's go ahead and see what we got for... Actually, let's make another Dio Bomb. Yeah, so let's go ahead and nail... Actually, let's do the Ripper mod for the Bleed Bat. Or I mean for the Baseball Bat. And let's do a nailed mod for the stick. Alright, and there we go. I want one of those. Trophy unlocked. Nice. So let's go back into our inventory. Actually, did that put that... Yeah, they put that nailed stick in my inventory, but I have a baseball bat that I want to use in place of that. I want to use up that. I got 2 nailed baseball bats. Let's go ahead and use both of those. Alright. Let's go ahead and use this guy up, and then we'll switch to our Ripper mod. Alright. So, we got our mission. What we're going to do is go up, and we're going to explore the top area right here. This is where we haven't explored yet. But first thing we're going to do is go back up to Annie, where Kim and Annie are, and get her side quest. Now I'm not even going to bother checking those chests because I got so many items to fight with right now. I need to start using them. Let's see, where do we want to stop our truck at? Actually, let's stop right here. Oh, come on.
Fucking die!
Whittle some of these guys down a little bit, even though I do have a rage. And be very careful you don't get your truck pinned and stuff. Alright, good enough. Whoa. Sound like a thug. Sound like a thug coming up on my back door. Oh yeah, so here was one of our combination locks that we were able to get. I think that might have been where I got those legendary brass knuckles from. So, which way do we want to go here? Yeah, let's just go up the trail here. Ow. You're dead. Saw a bar of life and wasted a shot. Oh. Guess they boarded up the door again. Yeah, bother with that.
Something good in here?
Actually, how many waters do we have? Okay. I'd like to keep 2 on hand.
Find
just in
anything?
case.
The monsters can't. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
Alrighty.
My muscles are starting to cramp up.
Now let's talk to Annie here.
I'm Annie, and I'm looking for my teddy bear. I I can't fall asleep without him, and I'm very tired. And those monsters keep knocking. Will you find my teddy bear?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
The last time I saw him, he was in our bungalow. Number 15, where I live with my sister Jenny. Remember, his name is Teddy. Tell him Annie sent you, and I'm sure he'll go with you. He's a brave teddy bear.
Is he Freddy Fazbear? Alright. So, let's go this way. Back the way we came. So, let's go back down. Yeah, there's no trail that takes us where we really want to go, so let's swing back around and head back to the lifeguard tower and drop off our truck, and then huff it on foot. Check this box real quick while we're here. Never mind. Unavailable. Come on.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I noticed it's starting to take a bit more to get these zombies, so once we get our boomerang upgrade, we're going to start heading back into the combat tree, start upgrading our combat skills, make it more easier to take these suckers out. Now these guys will wait. Yeah, sometimes if you go after the legs, you can get them to fall. Have a seat. Do we want that? Let's see, what can we trash here? Probably trash the tiring crowbar here. Yeah. Crowbars use more stamina, so crowbars are pretty good with Sam B. Since Sam B has a little bit more stamina.
Oh, what do we got here?
He does very well with those. Oh, there's a canned food that we need. So let's head back down here. So yeah, we want to go to Bungalow 15. So we're going to loop around, check out this bungalow right here, and then we'll check that underground bathroom. I don't know how they get away with putting their bathrooms under the ground when you got monsoons and stuff. Very good drainage, I would imagine. Let's see, we already went down here. Is it even? Yeah, let's just grab some items. Alcohol. There's nobody else in there. Oh, there's more canned food. Oh, oops. So that does that. Oops, quest. Does that tell us to go back to Cinemoy now? Yeah. Okay, so we got our canned foods. So let's continue with the toy story. Side quest. Okay. So this is uncharted territory right here. I think what I want to start doing is showcasing. Oops. Actually, you know what? Probably a better time to. Come on, use it. Yeah, I wanted to get closer to that thug to be able to hit him with my rage, but I don't know if I would have got there in time. And then probably would have just wasted it trying to chase that guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into our skill tree and unlock our boomerang. Alright. So and then we can go into our combat tree. I think we want, to increase our throwing range ability. And then if you wanted to do the Fury skill tree, actually Logan's Fury is pretty good, so I wouldn't even bother until you're high level and you've gone through your combat to go over to your Fury skill tree. Increase the throwing range on Fury. That would actually be pretty good. No, actually no. Killing enemies with thrown weapons gains additional rage. You would want that one. And then chance to inflict bleeding. Yeah, whoopie-doo on that. I would go with that, and then also that. But yeah, like I said, Logan's Fury ability is the best out of all the characters, in my opinion. All right, let's get going here. Actually, let's go ahead and use our. Oops, push the right buttons, Mike. Let's start throwing some knives. Oh, how come that went all the way up to my tiring sickle? So there you go, boomerang. Went back into our inventory, so we throw it again. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they went all into their, so they went back into their original inventory slots. So, I didn't like how that did that though. I thought it would go in sequence, or did I accidentally throw that one and it went to that? I'm pretty sure I started right there and it should have went up that way, I thought. But, oh well, we'll figure it out again next time. So, energy drinks. Oh, there's a storage key. I hear somebody. Or actually, is he the one making all that noise? Nope. So I wonder if that bar was locked, I think, maybe. If I remember right, it was. It wasn't that guy that I was hearing. Who am I hearing? Is somebody in the water? Oh, maybe behind this. Is that you making all that noise?
That's it!
It wasn't her, was it? Man, I need to get glasses if that was her. Looking around, didn't even see her. No, I'm hearing somebody else. Oh, must be inside the bar, doy. There's quite a few in here. hit me behind the door? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, savage baseball bat. Yeah, let's go ahead and trade this out. Back to our Ripper mod. Alright, so... yeah, let's put our spiteful hammer down there. Wait till we upgrade the other bat before we modify it and everything. Okay, so... and then here is the personal ID card number 19. Personnel, not personal. Personnel ID card. Or maybe it's personal. I don't know which one. Whoops. Let's go back. What am I doing? Come on, Mike. Alright, stop hitting buttons. So, there is the the bar right there that was locked originally. And that's where our ID card is. So we're going to continue. We're going to go check this out right here. Yeah, we came up right here in episodes past. So yeah, let's go down this way and come up right through there. Let's do it that way. Somebody behind the bar? Whiffer. All right. Sure, the mic's close by. Okay. Definitely not easy to locate the zombies with all the shading and the shadows, and I really like that. They did a good job with that. Alright, let's go check out the bathroom here. Oh. Thought that was a thug or something. Yeah, that's a weird sound effect.
Something good in here?
P4000 battery. Can't wait till we can get those mods to use those. It'll be electrifying. Parts. My flashlight bugging out underneath there, unless it's the overhead lighting that was doing that. Okay, so which way do we want to go here? Yeah, we'll go back this way. Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, let's stay away from the crowbars for now. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue on this way. Save that area for another episode. go check out over here real quick. See if there's any hidden boxes. And nothing. Nothing on the chairs. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the base of the umbrella. Stuck on. Oh, umbrella. Yeah, it really sucks. You can't kick these around. I don't like that. It's one thing I do notice too is the infected like to bring the other regular zombies in. They tend to follow the path I've noticed that the infected takes. Kind of the same thing with using a gun. Oh yeah, that's the bungalow we need. Same thing with like when you use Perna's Fury, you notice that more zombies come around because of the gunfire. It's one downside about using guns. Let's see. What do we want to dump in place of that? Do I have a... No, I don't have another knife to... No. Okay, let's just hold off on that. Ow. 144, actually. Let's think about it. Maybe... Yeah, I can't... Let's go ahead and dump that one. Pick that up, and then I guess for right now we'll go ahead and just use a... Because you can also throw... Oh, yeah, that's the one right there. Because you can also throw bludgeon weapons too. You're not... Oops.
Blood everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what do we got here?
Everything.
Die!
Whoa. Forgot about that guy.
So much blood.
Yeah, so that guy comes after you. That chick was freaking me out for a second.
And no bloody end to it.
And no bloody end to it. Okay, so here's our personal ID card.
Blood.
Number 21.
Blood everywhere.
Alright. And Annie's teddy bear.
Soaking into everything.
Okay. Sorry about your friend.
So much blood.
Yeah, I want to... So actually, no, I want to keep that. Let's trade that out for... Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, I kind of want to keep my double blade, though. So let's go ahead and trade it out for this one. And then we will trade that
And
out
no
for that
bloody
one.
end to it.
Okay. So I think we got our
Blood. Blood
knives
everywhere.
upgraded. Okay, so let's head back to Annie. We got everything we need. Didn't check that. Closets. Cash. Let's Get the hell out of here. Freaky chick. Which way's the better way to go here? Yeah, we gotta go back up to Annie, so why don't we just go back the way we came? Oh. Okay. No stairs there. Hearing that dragon sound makes me think there's a thug right on me. Oh, did these guys just respawn already? Oh, you're kidding me. Or maybe I'm just being followed. Ooh. Oh, you guys are being a little peculiar.
This weapon ain't long for this world. Shit.
Let's go. Man, I need to get some breakfast. I don't know if you guys are hearing my stomach rumble. Don't need that. Alright, let's head back. Oops. Oh, I didn't want that. Where'd that go? Feeble stick. That didn't go. Oh, that didn't go in my inventory. I don't want you. Let's put our. Maybe we want our debilitating stick. Yeah, 86. Oh. No, let's get rid of our crowbar here. Yeah. Crowbar 75. Let's go ahead and burn that. Caught in the crossfire. Yes. Come on, stamina.
This is for you.
Downside with using a crowbar, burns a lot of stamina. But in terms of force, knocking them down and everything, it's top notch in that department. Alright. Oops. Oh, I guess I didn't need that. I had a rage too, I could have burned, but no worries. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I have to go down. Go grab the truck. Don't fall down the stairs. Express lane. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to talk to Cinnamon because I don't want to checkpoint up where Annie and them are, because I'll checkpoint here, and then if I go do Annie's, return Annie's teddy bear, it'll checkpoint me up there. So let's talk to Cinnamon at the end.
Not so tough now, are you?
Wrong button. Yeah, you want to be careful about flailing your weapon around since it uses so much stamina. You want to be able to pick your shots and make sure you get them. One thing, yeah, when you're out of stamina, you notice they knock you down and everything. You would think that they would jump on you, but they seem to leave you alone when you fall to the ground, which is kind of weird to me.
Find anything?
Oh my gosh, you got like a truckload of water. How much more do you need?
Teddy! Where have you been? You've been a bad boy. Say thank you to the nice people.
My muscles
Okay.
are starting to cramp.
Thank you. And then here's our nuts and bolts mod. I'm going to take that and walk away slowly and head back to Cinemoy.
Anything useful?
Okay, let's get back to the lifeguard tower and end this episode. Guess we didn't really showcase the throwing of weapons ability too much, but we showed you on the thug. So, sorry. Okay, actually, let's go look at our nuts and bolts mod here real quick. Where are we at? Nuts and bolts. So we need metal baseball bat, police baton, metal baton, and heavy batons. And I have the bolts to make it, so sweetness. Let's see, who am I playing next? Perna, I think. Yeah, because I want to play Sam B and hopefully find a mace so we can show you guys what it looks like with the nailed mod for that. And I think we pretty much, I think with that, I think we round out everything that we can upgrade with the nailed mod. But then you also get special weapons that are like one of a kind, but they're, you know, like a bounce. It's called like a bouncer's pal, I think, which is just like a small baseball bat, but they're like super rare to get. But they're basically the same thing as a baseball bat. So, and like an axe called the Viking of the South or something like that, which is just a normal axe. Well, a highly powerful axe, but you know. All right.
That's all there was? Oh, bloody hell, that won't do. We need to find more.
Oh, there we go. I'll take that. All right. Gonna back away for a second. All right, guys. I think we're going to end it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you like, subscribe, do everything you can to help out the channel, and we'll keep this going. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.